John, we are here at the loading dock area at the Morgan Street Asylum. When we last went off air, a group of Williamson County Sheriff's deputies ascended the building. One of the officers, after removing his respirator mask, vomited. When asked what was going on, he said, quote, "It is the expletive death asylum now," end quote.
Do they know what's been causing this? Is it indeed an outbreak of rabies? Perhaps N1H1?
At this time, no comment has been made. They have, however, created a temporary barbed wire fence around the entrance of the building.
Mansion of Terror is a haunted house. It's in its 6th season, and we have 2 haunted houses inside, Blood Frenzy 2 and Death Asylum, which is our zombie haunted house.
John, there seems to be something frantically trying to get out of there.
I need backup to the rear door now.
I grew up around haunted houses. I grew up in Connecticut, where in the 70s they took these old tobacco barns and would turn these into huge elaborate haunted houses. And so that's what I grew up with, going through as a kid. And so that was my passion growing up, and I've kind of taken that, and now it's my creative outlet with the haunted house.
Katie, what is going on? Can you describe what's happening?
What the Oh my gosh, an officer has gone in the building, and I do not know what is going on as of right now.
You've got 10 steps to find a relationship with Lord Almighty. I'd recommend doing that, because once you're out of my sight, there's nothing I can do to protect you. It's understood? Everything crystal clear. Please follow me.
We start in January, and there's a good 10,000 hours, man-hours, that go into the design, construction, and build-out of the haunted houses. Each haunted house has around 21 rooms and takes about 15 minutes to go through, so total is a little over 30 minutes to go through the haunted houses, and we have a total of 42 rooms. If you think about 42 rooms in a normal house, how long it would take to build that out, and in a haunted house environment, that's just exponential from there.
So my favorite scare in there is kind of hard to tell, right? Because are you worried? You're worried about getting infected, you know, with the strain of H1N1 that they've used to create these zombies. And then on the other hand, you're worried about John Eric Springwood, who's about 8 feet tall, is wearing this Dexter-type outfit of long gloves, a welding mask, and a machete, and is kind of stalking you through his house. So it's really hard for me. You know, at the end of the day, I can't really decide, but they're both super jumpy, freaky, and scary, is how I like to describe it.
We go through an audition process with our actors, and we want to see are they able to ad-lib and to really be put in a scene where they can interact with patrons, where there's no distractions and it's just them and the patron, and can they get under a patron's skin that way and really unnerve them. And there's different strategies that they use to do that, like invading personal space and really getting close to the patrons, or dividing up a group and getting in the middle of them, and just how they get into character really defines the different types of scenes we have in the haunted house, and kind of how they fit into that or don't fit into that. For me, I like the more creative rooms in the haunted house, like the lab scene or the decontamination chamber scene we have in the zombie haunted house, or on the other side we have a really gory kitchen and bathroom scene. I like that kind of stuff, but patrons are always drawn to, you know, the chainsaw scenes and the really dramatic, you know, endings to the haunted house and stuff like that.
I said, the important part for the Mansion of Terror is us to give back, and we use all local actors and carpenters and plumbers and electricians and everything it takes to build these entire worlds that you just went through. Another part of that is we really want to help out Central Texas people, and we think the best way to do that is the multiplier effect, right? You help a nonprofit goes out and helps even more people than you could possibly do yourself. So that's been an amazing experience for us, and we've had everyone out here from Goodwill, Capital Area Food Bank. We have the Give Till It Hurts blood drive, where if you give blood, you get to go through the haunted house for free. And then towards the end of the season, we're having the folks from Planet Cancer who deal with young adult cancer in the 20s and 30s, and they'll be kind of our featured charity. So every night in October through November 13th when we're open, if you come out here on a Friday, we're giving part of your money to the nonprofit that you see out front.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help! Help me! Help! I